was I doing? I was fixing this, getting the live set up. Getting the live set up here, chat. Copyright. Oh, wow. It must be because I had the music playing in the background. Wow. That's how they do me. I gotta remove the music out the background. Remove the music. They did me dirty. They're like, yeah, bruh. Can't play that music in the background. It's over with for that. Marty, what's up? Payne South in the house. Payne South in the house. Alright, that should be everything, right? Yeah, you. Right? Payne South in the house. It's Motivated Monday, man. Please, you gonna have to expect volatility going into. Come on, man. Y'all know what time it is, bro. Y'all know what time it is, man. You gonna have to expect volatility going into the FOMC meeting. That's what happens every time. How much times have we been here? We've been here so many times. If you're new to my channel, my name is Crypto Millie. Every day I talk about crypto. So we've been here so many times, man. So at this point, a lot of these tokens are riding support. I don't think it's nothing to really be too over emotional about, but this ain't even one of them dips or correction where it's like, oh, this is a good correction. This is just normal at this point. This is normal. It is important to note that we still are in quantitative tightening. For anybody who was concerned, we're still here. We're still here. So we're still here. So if any questions on why crypto goes up, goes down, it seems like it's in this range. This is where altcoins, anyway, Bitcoin has been performing pretty well, right? I think it's like 7 coins that perform Bitcoin the entire year. Bitcoin's been that well of a performer compared to something like altcoins. But it is important to note that we are in quantitative tightening and that we will possibly get a Fed pause. So not bad though. I think that this correction, what it will do is it's gonna give a lot of people on the sideline a chance to really, get their bags up, and it's also gonna show the strength of altcoins. I think altcoins are stronger than people think. Give credit to. I think a lot of these altcoins have been showing a little bit more strength than we would normally see. So that's a testament. Of course, Bitcoin is still at $118,000. I mean, somebody sold $9 billion of Bitcoin and it barely moved the price. So I mean, you take the W's, but anybody getting overly concerned about this little mini correction, I don't know. Sometimes you gotta reevaluate if crypto, it's for you. Let me see who we got up in here. Sell the rumor about the news week. What's up, Dwayne? What's up, Wayne? Wise minds. I don't know if I would call it that. I mean, let's look at what we got this week coming up. So, coming up this week, tomorrow we got the consumer confidence. It says June fell to 93 from 98. Watch for further decline due to the tariffs first easing inflation expectations. This is pretty much my playbook for this week. And tomorrow, I guess we get JOLTS job openings. June data on labor market demand, Q4 2024 showed 0.8 fewer openings versus 2019. Chat, let me know how y'all feel about the job market in y'all area, in y'all city. I mean, is the job market like, is a lot of people unemployed? Is a lot of people like not working? Is a lot of people getting second jobs? Like, let me know in the chat how it feels. I don't know if y'all talk to regular people. Maybe you just in crypto like how I'm in crypto, where you just like Lil Wayne, you just don't even deal with the outside world. just messing with you. Like Lil Wayne, you don't even deal with the outside world. You just lost in crypto. Lost. Hold on, I gotta put my headset on after that. You just lost in crypto, right? You just lost in crypto. And then Wednesday we got the Q2 GDP data, so this is gonna be huge, right? Advanced estimate 2.4% projected growth after Q1's 0.3 contraction. So Q1 was actually, showing signs of a recession, right? If you get two of them in a row negative, that's normally a recession. So if it comes back strong, even though you don't want to see that, opposed to like you want to get Fed cuts and easing and possibly some type of QE, but if it comes back strong, at least that erases the notion that we could possibly be in a recession. So strong GDP means risk on, but fewer cuts. Weak GDP means a dovish Fed, right? So that also can be bullish for Bitcoin, and really bearish for the fact that they're trying to get the interest rates down, because if they start printing again, then that could bring inflation back, and it's like we back at step one. So it's just like it's a thin line with this macro shit, bro. Like it's just too much pressure or something, man. Fed, okay, we got the Fed meeting, so I'll probably live stream that. I know y'all tired of hearing the chair squeaking. I'm gonna buy a new chair. I've been buying all types of new stuff. I'm gonna buy a new chair as well. Rates likely held steady. Powell's press conference critical for December cut signals. So yeah, is Powell gonna be dovish or is he gonna be hawkish? Is he gonna come and allegedly talk the market? You know what I mean? Get us in our place, or is he gonna be easy on us, right? And then Thursday we got the PCE, and we got a lot of shit this week. As soon as we start pumping, we got this week fully economic event. Soon as it's like we had the crypto week last week, and now we got the economic events week. Come on, man, what are we doing? No, this happens. This happens. Let me not break my phones. This happens every week, every month. It just happens this is what we deal with, right? So if you could just come in crypto, this is what we deal with. And then we got Friday, the July jobs report. NFP expected to show slower hiring, unemployment rate potentially 4.2%, labor market cooler. So it's like people losing jobs. Where y'all at? Is people losing jobs where y'all at? Is MFers losing jobs and getting fired where y'all at? Let me know. Let me know what's going on in the trenches, bro. All right, so that's our playbook of what's happening for the week. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comments. We got 22 people in here. Like and subscribe, man. Appreciate y'all being here. 22 people. Have you looked into Jupe Studio and Uranus? Yes, I have looked into that, right? And normally when you see those top influencers shilling it, it might be the top, right? They're, it might be time for them to, Uranus. Nah, that's I was actually talking about that in the council. There's a couple of beta plays to some Launchpads out there that could be doing something similar as we've seen from Jupiter and Uranus, right? So yeah, man, you got to be on the lookout, because every time it's something that drops, it's always something new that drops, man. And they just be minting these coins. They just be coming out of nowhere like little ants, like little roaches. Like they just keep minting these coins and over and over and over. And we cannot just let something just run. Just like if we all came together and just, you know what I mean? I wish, man. Maybe one day. But yeah, I'm trying to get a little stream show started, guys, where I'm hosting a show, man, and we just We talking about alpha, man. I'm trying to get some alpha, some up and coming YouTubers, you know what I mean? So be looking for that. I'm trying to put it together, man. If y'all want to see me put something together like that, like you know what I'm saying, lit show, we gonna, you know, everybody gonna be straight to it. Alpha, let me know. You got different personalities coming in, man. I think it's gonna be pretty dope. I'm not gonna tell y'all the members yet until I can get everybody locked in, but I'm excited. I'm excited. Y ups and FedEx is okay. FedEx is laying off. Where you're at, Peter Morin? Okay. Fat GF on Soul is gonna run. UPS layoffs. Okay. FOMC meeting on soon going to be FOMO meeting. Really, you still holding Elon? Dwayne, bro, I didn't answer that question so many times. Y'all ask me that every time y'all come on the stream. Like I know, I know Elon was the first coin that I ever talked about, but y'all do ask me that every time I come on the stream. I don't and I don't know why y'all ask me that, but y'all ask me that every time I come on the screen. So Dwayne, I'm not sure. Like, it's all love, bro. It's all love, bro. It's all love. 83 jobs added in Canada. Our Fed holding rates this Wednesday as well, most likely. W's in the chat for the Canadians, man. W's in the chat for you, Block Boy. So you probably rolling with Drake. You probably rolling with Skepta. No, that's UK. Oh, you rolling with Drake. Yeah. You rolling with Drake. My bad. All right, so if you watched the video today earlier, we talked about the global money supply surge, and you can see that the global M2 has been absolutely exploding. Like this is crazy, and some people are speculating that it could take the Bitcoin price with it. This is why I've been so strong with my conviction and resolve and believing that we could get something that may rival or look like an altcoin season somewhere between Q3, Q4, and Q1 of 2026. I think anything past Q1 of 2026, I think that, in my opinion, you know, anything can happen, but I do think that we'll have to go through some type of correction because that's how crypto is. I think that, you know, we're a little bit more extended and we don't have as much time as people think we do. The DXY is coming back around with a little bit of strength. I do not want to see the ultimate RSI cross on the DXY. I want to see the DXY get rejected, but I want to show you guys the Bitcoin cycle here. I want to show you guys the Bitcoin cycle, and pretty much you could see here, bam. And you know, this is this. I've showed this chart plenty of times. The historic cycles, right? 518 days here. We had about 546 days here till we topped. And right now, I gotta, you know, move this a little bit more because now we're further along. But right now we're about 462 days in. The model did predict that 532 days in, somewhere around 532 days in, would be the peak of Bitcoin. But it is important to note that the altcoin peak is about 90 days, 3 to 6 months out from the Bitcoin peak. So you can't expect altcoin season to peak when Bitcoin peaks. Bitcoin peaks first, then we have an altcoin season, and then altcoin peaks, right? So this is why I always say that a lot of money is going to be made between Q3, Q4, and Q1 of 2026. Now, I don't know when the altcoin season is going to peak. I don't know if we're even going to have technically an altcoin season, but I do believe that if Bitcoin does go up in its last leg and clear somewhere between 130, 150, we should get an Ethereum 4,000 Ethereum, which would put Ethereum near price discovery. And if ETH can hit price discovery, that's when I believe we will truly have an altcoin season. I believe ETH is going to hit price discovery, which is going to lead to Solana going crazy. And then we'll see a lot of ecosystems pop off, layer ones, Tau, stuff like that. AVAX, you know, the layer ones, they're going to pop off first. Then the ecosystems pop off. That's when you see the low caps, the mid caps, and the utility coins, meme coins and stuff like that start to go crazy. So, yeah, I can't come up here like some of the newer crowd or maybe the people that's trying to like get you real excited and say like this is the beginning, because in my opinion this is the beginning of the end. Yes. So let's see what we have here. 20,000 workers invest in crypto. They ask you because they doubt you do is some type of taunt. Nah, I think people do like to get the reaction. They know Millie will give them a reaction, but I'm not. No. So I watched Vision stream the other day. Salute the Vision's post, and I'm of the crowd that believe that if you're going to do something, you will have time to rotate into Elon. My portfolio is pretty much more focused on the strength that I've seen in crypto for the last 6 to 12 months, opposed to like taking a what if. I feel like if I'm going to take a what if at this point of the cycle, it's going to be once I make my profits, once I make the money that I want to make in this cycle, in the last leg of this cycle, should I say, then I'll rotate into a what if, with the, if let's say if I make some profits, I'll rotate 1 to 10% of those profits into a what if, right? Not all of the profits. I'm keeping this, not all of the profits, but if you see things that maybe haven't run where you're taking a chance, right? Because at this stage of the market, if it didn't run, you know what I mean? It may not run. That's just the brutal honesty. It is what it is, right? And that may be unfortunate. I know a lot of people have been holding some of the older tokens. I took a lot of flack for rotating and being one of the first YouTubers that seen that this was going to be a narrative based cycle and rotating opposed to just holding. Took a lot of flack for that, but it was the best decision that I made. So like, you got to make the best decision for you. You can't just ask YouTubers and crypto Twitter, hey, if you still holding this, I'm gonna hold it. It's just a different game now. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta really have an understanding of what you're buying. And if if you have that conviction and you seen the community and you seen things being built and you still believe, bro, believe on. Because there's been a lot of people that doubted cryptocurrencies and they went up to had crazy hate rallies. So like, the point is not to get influenced, is to draw what you can draw and then take that knowledge that you're getting whoever you listen to outside of me, and then go create your own thesis from what you've personally researched, right? And I mean, that's what works for me. So, I take a little bit of everything that I try to learn, and then I go create my own thesis based on what I know. So, yeah, that's that. One of my biggest holdings is Atom. Really hope it does well. Yeah, I'm not a big Atom person, man. I've never been a big Atom person. Like, you've never really seen me talk about Atom. The closest I got to like the Cosmos ecosystem was Terra Luna Classic, but that was like 2-3 years ago. Observe and analyze. I've never heard of MDT. I hold some, but that's the first one I will hop out of. Looks like you're ready to get rid of your Atom there. All right, so let's see if we got anything else going on. So yeah, before he asked me about the Elon, we were talking about the global M2 kind of like exploding. So yeah, if the global M2 does like explode, right? And I mean, Kyle Chassie said Bitcoin to 250 and Bitcoin goes to 250,000. I would assume that we are going to have an altcoin season. The altcoin interest kind of went down a little bit today, but it has taken a mean move to the upside. So people are starting to research altcoins and get back into the hype, right? Retail is back, starting to get back into the hype. But every time we get a little bit of momentum, you already know, like the macro hits. The macro hits. There is a bull thesis behind the M2 rising, right? There's been a lot of talk about China's M1 going crazy, which I think is double the US's. But bottom line, this could be a global contagion, right? Where everybody starts printing. and we go through what they call competitive devaluation. We already are starting to see institutional money into crypto, specifically from the ETFs, which make easy access for even boomers to get in. If there are more inflation fears now, this is pro bullish for Bitcoin even more, because more people believe that it is a hedge against inflation. And now that we do have the ETFs and banks are given the green light to help with self custody, this is what we call infrastructure ready and ready for, of course, mass adoption. So printing could definitely bring back inflation, but there's a world where inflation would make crypto even look even more sexier, right? Because like I remember when I did that video and everybody was saying like, Billy, you know what I'm saying? You was buying crypto in the midst of inflation. And I said, bro, crypto was a hedge in inflation, because I was seeing like how my portfolio was outperforming people who were just in regular life because they was getting their money eroded by inflation, right? Like inflation is going up, but their pay isn't going up. Well, yeah, crypto fluctuates, but when it moves to the upside, if you're positioned well, you see really good moves. So like that, that's what I was saying about rotating into the right narratives at the right time. It just been a very weird cycle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know, like, if you talk to some of the OGs, they'll be like, yeah, back in the day, you could buy any altcoin and all the altcoins just was going crazy. But this has been a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? But maybe when ETH explodes, it changes. Maybe when ETH explodes, it changes. Hey, we got 40 people in here. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Let's get it. Let's get it. No, I don't hold any checks. The only RWA bags that I'm personally interested in at the moment is ZBCN and Relio, which is an RWA low cap. So those are the two that I'm most interested at the time. Checks is pretty cool, but I'm not going to say I'm priced out as far as market cap, because we don't know how high these market caps will go. But I felt like since I did have ZBCN, I wanted to get something that was a little bit more higher risk, but could be more higher rewarding. So I got my eyes personally on Relio. I've been in and out of Relio for a long time, right? I got into Relio originally at 13 cents, and then it went to like 87 cents. I took profits. Then it went all the way down. I got out, and now I've been like watching it like a hawk, waiting to find another initial entry based on confirmation, which I think we may have got the confirmation a few days ago. So I didn't even get back in yet. So I'm working to find me another position in Relio. I don't know if you heard Rio. What up, Young Alchemy? Oh, measurable data token. Yes, I have heard of the name. Atom BTC. Atom BTC. Yeah, well, that's absolutely terrible. Look like you've been getting destroyed, sir. You told me to pull up the Atom BTC chart, and there's nothing bullish about this chart at all. This is absolutely destruction. This is terrible. This has been getting crushed against BTC, and if BTC goes down or corrects or goes sideways, this just continues to bleed. What you're looking here for is it to finally make a floor and regain these moving averages. Look like you got an ultimate RSI cross. This may be it for Atom. If Atom is going to make a move, it needs his Atom BTC pair to show some type of strength similar to what we've seen from the ETH BTC pair. So yeah, optimally speaking, if you do believe an altcoin season would be happening, I would look for some type of sideways action here. You know what I mean? So it can build a floor and then a move to the upside. So, you know, optimistically speaking, this would be the best time to find entry points if you are interested in Atom. But if it doesn't reclaim these moving averages, it probably won't, because we are running out of time for this cycle. What's up, Crypto Holmes? What's up? That's why you want to get out, not bro. Vegeta, you Bro did some straight Vegeta shit just now, bro. That was some Vegeta shit for sure. You definitely got Vegeta's personality. Like, you had me pull that up because you already understood the analysis just to confirm your thesis. You said you brought it at 373. What is the price now? What is the price of Atom now? Bro just did some diabolical shit, bro. 373. All right, well, you still good. It's $4.60. You still good. You still in profits. Well, you didn't make a bad trade, bro. You didn't make a bad trade. You still in profits. That's what matters the most. You didn't make a bad trade. I hope Tau will be good multipliers. I think it will. I think, like, man, if you got a good bag of Tau, let's say you got 25 Tau and they go to $1,000 a Tau. Now you can't think like at a $4 billion market cap, right? You got to think about this. At a $4 billion market cap, how high can the multiples be based on the total cryptocurrency market cap going up, right? If it go up 2 to 3x, can Tau outperform that? Can Tau do a 6x, right? Can it go from, where is it, like 400 to 6? Can it go to 2,400 a token? I think that's possible. And I've been saying this cycle, 1,500 to 3,000 would be like a good area for Tau, right? Now, multiple cycles, if it can make it through multiple altcoin seasons and truly be this AI marketplace and get adopted, now we're talking about Tau doing some Bitcoin type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But this cycle, I think safe to say a win would be Tau making it to $1,000. Making it to $1,000. Breaking into price discovery, which I think is like 700-800, and make it into $1,000. I think realistically, that would be like my realistic prediction if we have an altcoin season. Anything over $1,000 a Tau, I think is a win. I got something in my eye, chat. All right. Tau's the best AI play. Tau's been getting a lot of FUD lately on crypto Twitter, like the Open AI guys and the Chat GPT guys and the Grok guys. Bro, they be going hard on Tau. I'm like, bro, it's like they are threatened by Tau. I didn't even know because, like, I follow Tau, but most of the Tau content that I follow is bullish. So I rarely see anything bearish. But when Grok starts making those posts and Open AI makes those posts on crypto Twitter, what happens is the Tau people will get in the comments or retweet it and be like, and compare it to Tau and how Tau is so much better, right? And I'm thinking them guys is really getting tired of that shit, bro. I seen a Grok guy, he was going in on Tau. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dang, that was crazy. I was like, bro, why you gotta do Tau like that, bro? Why you gotta do Tau like that, bro? All right, so let's do the math. Tau. Let's see. Let's go here and see. All right. I mean, like, Tau. All right. If Tau got to XRP market cap, that would be crazy. That would be 19,000, bro. If Tau did something crazy like that, that would be, phew. Bro. If Tau did something crazy like that, that would be, bro. Can Tau catch Cardano? Come on, man. That's a 7.4x, bro. Can Tau do that? 28 billion, bro. 28 billion. And that's light, bro, because I was asking Jasmy. For 50 billion. Bro. Can Jasmy still hit 50 billion, chat? If Jasmy can still hit 50 billion, then I think Tau can hit 100 billion, bro. But all right, this is realistic, right? Can Tau reach Cardano's market cap, right? And that'll be $3,000. I think that's a fair, realistic, good bull market for Tau from here. And I think that's light work. I want to make it clear to all the Tau people. I think Tau got way more potential than $3,000 per token. But I think this is just realistically, right? This is the most realistic end of the cycle. We don't got much time left. If it does a 7x from here, we still win. Subnets go crazy. That's it, right? I don't know if it's post-dramatic PS, whatever y'all call that, bro. But like, I don't know if like, okay, because he just said Bitcoin could hit 250K. If Bitcoin hit 250K, I think Tau does more than a 7x. Am I tripping? Am I tripping? And you should feel like that about your coin. I mean, like, and yes, it is a blue chip, but I think a blue chip still should be able to have a 10x in it. Am I tripping? Chat, am I tripping? Chat, am I tripping, bro? I don't know. Let me see if what y'all think, bro. Because maybe I'm tripping, bro. I don't know. Okay, so where you put Jasmy at the end of the cycle. But I don't know, bro. I got to redo my whole Jasmy prediction, man. I said 1 cent. I said 1 cent. I said 10 cent. Anywhere between 10 cent and $1, right? I think $1 at this point is extreme this cycle, like super extreme. I think 10 cent, between 10 cent and yeah, that range. 10 cent, I'm gonna just leave it at that. 10 cent and $1. Similar to the internet in the early days. Think of this, the first days of AI. You was thinking 5,000? Okay. 5,000. Bro, that's what I'm saying. If you got 20, 25, 30, I got a nice good bag of towel, bro. I feel like if you got like, if you in that range of 20, 25 towel, like 5,000 a towel sound really, really good. It sounds really, really good. And then because you know it's going to be around long term, you don't even want to sell your whole bag. You probably just going to take a little bit of profits because you're thinking like, damn, if it can go to 5,000, shit, it might hit 20,000 a token, 60,000. It might do some Bitcoin type shit. It got the same type of supply. You feel me? So I don't even think like I'm taking all my, I would take I don't think I would sell everything because like when a token hit 5,000 per token, that's like rare, bro. That's like, shit, you don't want to sell all of those. You don't want to sell all of those. Think Tau to between 1,500 and 2K. Okay. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, so you don't think Tau can get to where Cardano, you don't think Tau is worth where Cardano is? This is what fucks my head up, chat. Because I'm like, because I am in the Tau ecosystem, I feel like Tau is worth more than ADA, bro. Bro, I feel like Tau is worth more than ADA, bro. Nobody can tell me Tau not worth more than Cardano, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm struggling with, man. That's what I'm struggling with. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm struggling with. 15 cent to 25 cent for Jasmy. It will do Bitcoin shit. It has bit in its name and AI etc. That's crazy. Alex Becker got a big bag of towel. Yeah. Alex Becker be hey. Hey, yeah. He takes his profits. He lets you know too. He takes his profits. He a dump, bro. Bro. Hey, Millie, taking profits, bro. I'm just letting you know. But Tau, that's what messes up my head with it because I feel like Tau is, and this is no shot to ADA, but I just feel like Tau is Bittensor it should be either valued at the same as Cardano or it should be a value more, bro. I just feel like that. Deep down, I feel like that. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you're gonna hit 2K to 2,500. Nah, bro. Dubai is too strict for me. Dubai is too strict for me, man. I don't want to go to Dubai. I want to, you know what I'm saying, live like a king. I want to go places where I can live like a king. Dubai too strict. Okay, I think 10 cents would be easy for Jasmy? I do too, bro. But it's just like, chat, Jasmy be fighting so much FUD, bro. God dang, it's like full of FUD, bro. It's always FUD, bro. Like, even when we doing good, it's like FUD, bro. That's the thing. It just messes up the potential. Like, yeah, it could. Well, but Binance got to take it out the monitoring zone. Why is Binance not taking this out the monitoring zone when it did a 20x? It did a 20x this cycle. From here to here is a 20x. It did a 20x this cycle in the monitoring zone. Why is Binance not taking this out the monitoring zone? We got to ask ourselves that question. We got to consistently ask ourselves that question. Like, why is Binance doing this? We got to consistently ask ourselves this question. I can't even do the Jasmy videos like I want to do it because people like, bro, when I do a Jasmy video now, this is how I know it's some BS going on. When I do a Jasmy video now, they ask me, am I being paid to do it? Bro, I ain't never been paid for Jasmy, bro, ever. So it's like the trolls out there just like got my YouTube channel shadow banned because of the Jasmy content. I ain't never been paid by no damn Jasmy, bro. Have you heard the when they do Twitter Spaces, they can barely speak English. What? No offense, but they can barely speak English. They can barely speak English. What the heck? Bro, I'm going through it. Yeah, conversation with your back chat. 20x is wonderful. XRP has a very strong community. Jasmy is fun, makes hope for a hate rally. Binance trying to have cables on Jasmy. Puerto Rico. I got a few places in mind. Wise mine. I got a few places in mind, brother. I got a few of them. Well, I like Puerto Rico. I really like the idea of Puerto Rico. It's because Binance has a project exactly like Jasmy, which is indirect. You talking about the green joint, bro? The green, whatever it's called, man. Come on, man. And we don't even hear nothing about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I know what you're talking about, but yeah, 48 laws of power. We talked about this before. Well, maybe XRP was using investor funds to fight. I don't know for sure, but that's what I heard. Oh man, when I heard what's the guy name for XRP, Brad Garlinghouse, and what's his Chris whatever his name is, Chris Garson whatever his name is, bro. Like, okay, bro, he's a billionaire. Who cares, bro? Yeah, it's like people in crypto don't even you don't see the stock people being like, oh man, Jeff Bezos just sell. Oh my god, the dev is selling Jeff Bezos. Bro, in stocks they don't even care, bro. They just like, oh, Jeff Bezos, he took a little out. Oh, Elon Musk had to sell, whatever. Like, nobody cares at all. But it's like, I told you, bro. That is like, bro. Man, I'm telling you, bro. It be the people that's buying the tokens. It be them, bro. I sit here and watch the on-chain, bro. It be them. People, soon as they make a little bit of cheese and cheddar, they take profits. It's a weird crypto cycle. Like, nobody be one to hold. I watch this shit on chain all day. It's like, oh my god, I made a 2x. Oh, I gotta sell. Like bruh, let the token run, bro. Like, God, at least come back when it dip a little bit. You just run and just go to something else. Like, bro, pocket watching, and that's the problem. And they don't even do that in the stock market. Everybody be on the same. They be on the same. You know what I'm saying? They be on it. They understand. Their community can never get on the same page. Bro. XRP is a force, man. They have a nice meme coin trading platform. A1. Oh, you've been doing some memes on XRP? Real question, what if the last bull run like massive multiplier wise? ATA 203, I got in at 204 and made a bank. Took profit, went to Manila for a month. So Jasmy, thanks. Thank you, bro. Like that just, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, dog. I needed to hear that, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Cause bro, this crypto stuff got my head so messed up, bro. Thank you, bro. Only sell off, especially a token at billion or quadrillion tokens. W's in trap for Dwayne, bro. Thank you, bro. Think HBAR can break $1? HBAR? HBAR. HBAR has been like low key, like moving under the radar. HBAR. $1. Okay, HBAR go to what? Solana? I mean, all right, so according to market cap, HBAR, if it reached the market cap of Solana, it would be $2. So you got to ask yourself, like, do you believe that HBAR should be evaluated as Solana is? If so, then it's a good chance that it can hit $1. If not, then, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was just saying, like, when you think about like HBAR and Tau, you like, damn, is it even possible for these these blue chips to even do a 10x now with all these tokens out? With all these tokens out, can we even hope for a 10x with these blue chips now? Like, that's why I said you got to go in with size with the blue chips in this last leg, because it's like, yeah, you know that you guaranteed to make money, right? When altcoin season happens, more times than likely the blue chip gonna run 3x for it, guaranteed, right? But like, a lot of people was hoping these blue chips did 10x's, and now everybody's like readjusting their predictions and stuff like that, and so like bringing down the evaluations. So like, do we believe HBAR should be worth what Solana is worth? Like, honestly, answer that question. What do we believe that? I think it's a fair assessment. So in that case, I think Hedera should get to $1. Max RP Max, yeah. People buy to make money. That's true. Look. That's true. But if that's what we on, stop complaining. Pete, if that's what we on, if we on like soon as we buy, we trying to make money, we just trying to flip something, then let that be what it is. Stop complaining and stop looking at this shit as an investing. Because at this point, it's not investing. The only thing we're doing is gambling. We're flipping. We're not investing. We're gambling and we're flipping. If that's what we on, if we on we just trying to get some money type shit. If that's what we on, stop complaining. Stop complaining. This ain't an investment. We just on some flipping and casino gambling, getting some money shit. That's all I'm saying. Keep it 100 all the way around. Not only when it benefits you. I just want a 4x, but there's so much resistance. I know that's the scary part about it, David B. That's the scary part about it, David B. Okta partner with Zebek and Casper. I seen that, man. Okta has been a sleeper for like 2 years, bro. Okta has been a sleeper, bro. You gotta go back. You gotta go back in old Millie videos when I first put people on the Okta. Oh, thank you, Millie. You helped me tremendously. You're so smart, lady. Appreciate that, good brother. Appreciate that. Rotation of liquidity going on. Good ones will outperform. Yeah. From bottom, 10x was easy. Now it's too late, probably. At least the risk is high if you hold to that point. Yes, that's true, Vegeta. And you know what the messed up part is? So many people do not get it. I see it on TikTok all day. Like, I see it on TikTok all day. These people on TikTok, they think we about to have the greatest bull cycle of all time, and it's just about to start. They think it's just about to start, and it's about to be 2 years of the golden, you know what I'm saying? The golden heavens. And I'm like, I don't know. I hope that happens. I will be happy that happens, right? There'll be a lot of cryptos. There'll be a lot of new cryptos. There'll be a lot of marketing. I will be happy if that happens. Don't get me wrong. If that happens and we just go up for 2 years from now and it's just only up, I'm going to be happy. Do I think that's a realistic mindset to have? Absolutely not. Absolutely. I think that's pure hopium. Yeah, I think it's Octaspace. In the back looking real nice. Oh, appreciate that, Brock Trip, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'm big into comics, so I got all my comics. These comics, they ain't even never been touched or opened. That's the Thor. That's Superman. That's Amazing Spider-Man. I'm getting some more stuff too. How do I get these people to pile into my low cap skins? David, bro, it's tough, bro. You just gotta lock in, bro. As they would say, bro. Like, I'm in the trenches, bro. Like, the council know, because we be in the trenches sharing and talking about certain stuff when everybody's available, right? Sometimes it's not really, cracking. There's not a lot of traction. There's not a lot of motion. But when it is, bro, like, stuff be popping like that. And like this week, it's been a lot of coins that's been pop, 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 pop. But people don't hold, bro. People don't hold. Like, it was just one coin that had so much potential, and I should have just took my profits. But I'm just like, man, maybe this is the one time somebody just gonna hold, and people don't hold, bro. It's just different. When you up, you just gotta say, fuck it. It is what it is. And then when you do take your profits, guess what? It's like, that's the one that decided to go up. It just never fails. That's heartbreaking. Do they have holographic comics? Oh no, man. I wish. If so, I'm gonna get some. I'm into like I like comics and anime and stuff like that. It's gonna suck when people realize they've been holding their bags for years. When the alt season come, they still don't pump. GCM app. No, I haven't, but I did research the project. It's supposed to be the what's that on base? That crypto on base that's doing like the app. Anyway, it's similar to that crypto on base. And I know a lot of people on Solana or Zora, right? A lot of people are comparing it to Zora on base. And when you look at the market cap, it's like, whoa, this shit got a lot of fucking potential, right? But like Zora has already been like integrated into base app. Like, that shit is for real. Like, that is for real. I think the jury is still up for VCM, but if they pull that off, it's probably gonna run. It's probably gonna go crazy. It's actually on my watch list. So yes, I have heard of it. I haven't used the app yet. I haven't had time to really get into the app and use it. And what I mean, I'm not trying to like tokenize a tweet or no shit like that. I really have no interest in that at all. But I think those degen attention economy type of launch pads, they do have a lot of potential and they run fast. We've seen it from Believe and Launchcoin. We're seeing it from another launch pad that came out a day ago called No Rug Pulls or something like that. And then you had Launch. It's all type of new launch pads that are running, right? And then you'll have the first coin on the launch pad run as well. So, just understanding the narrative and how to make money in that sector, you'll make a little bit of money. You'll also lose money because you can't win them all. It's a casino. It's definitely a casino. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. It is crazy. Man, we need that altcoin season, right? Hey, chat. What y'all think about this, bro? This is why normies come in crypto and they leave, bro. Look why they do Aiden Ross like this, bro. I don't know the full story, right? But like, when you get a person like Aiden Ross in crypto, Like, you got to do it the right way, bro. Like, getting a person like Aiden Ross in crypto just to, like, be on some... And like I said, I don't know the full story. But, like, bro, Aiden Ross feel like them was his friends, and they just made him... they didn't make him. He bought the token. I don't want to say make him. He bought the token, right? And then they dumped on him, right? He bought a lot of the token, and they dumped on him. And what happened was, I guess Aiden didn't know. Like, he didn't know that if he was going to say he was going to buy something, it was going to turn into a buy the rumor, sell the news event, right? So if you're going to announce, hey, I'm doing a buyback, or I'm going to buy this token, of course, everybody is going to buy before you. Especially when you announce you're going to do it and you give the time that you're going to do it. So being that he's that big, you can imagine all the people that FOMO'd in the token, and that's why that shit ran all the way up so quickly, waited for him to buy just for them to sell. Now, that's fucked up for Aiden Ross. But his boys should have helped him out. They should have got dang helped him do an OTC trade over the counter, right? They could have easily got up with the people. Come on, you don't think they know how to do OTC trades, bro? These people, they know how to do OTC trades, right? They could have got Aiden Ross to do an OTC trade. That way, no one know he's buying. It doesn't affect the chart. He can get his bags. And then once they start the marketing and stuff, you know what I'm saying? He wouldn't have got dumped on. But just like you know what I'm saying, bro? It's all about how you onboard a person. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't know the full story. I don't know if what none of these dudes did. I don't know if they sold or not, right? I'm just saying what Aiden Ross was saying. But this was the video right here where where they was telling them like what's happening, and he was like, why am I losing money?
Just listen.
Dude, can I talk about that?
Talk about what?
Why am I down money?
Because people are using you to sell. People are using your buy as like a spot to sell.
I'm down 12 grand.
It's okay.
It'll go up.
People have been expecting this moment all day because again we're retarded. So a lot of people bought MLG probably today, expecting you were going to buy it and using the event of you buying it to sell it. But it's fine. Again, this is something that we're all positioned in for good reasons. There's a lot of reasons to be excited about a position like MLG.
So I don't know, chat. I don't know, man. A lot of people feel like, y'all give y'all opinion, bro. Like, I don't give my opinion on shit like this, bro. Like, y'all know me. I'm not about to get into that drama, but y'all let me know what y'all think. Right? A lot of people felt like they used them as extra liquidity, basically. Like, they was like, oh yeah, they probably put the announcement out. Like I said, allegedly. I don't fucking know, right? But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. You don't think he was in on it, like when Drake pumped Win and they partnered? I don't think Aiden was in on it, because if he was, he wouldn't be going on this press run talking about he got scammed. Aiden Ross, the fact that he is on his platform talking about he got scammed, talking about he basically does not fuck with Frank. Frank disappeared, right? He talking about he don't fuck with Frank. He don't like dude at all. Like something happened between him and Frank, allegedly. Like Aiden Ross has been on a public press run about this. On how he hates crypto now. He doesn't like crypto anymore. Right? So like, you know what I mean? A similar thing happened to Haley Welsh, right? The Hawk Tui girl, right? Like, wrong people, wrong advice. It is what it is. That was robbery. Yeah, it's messed up, ain't it? That was nasty work. Y'all are crazy. Oh, they did if you got a rudder and a nice amount of income. And this, you know what? Holding isn't. Look, I've been seeing FW hold real well. Like nobody even worrying. They like, hey, whatever. So like holdings, like it still happens, right? The holders were very, very good in Shiba. The holders are very, very good in SPX. There are good tokens where the holders are diamond hand rich whales, bro, and they're not even thinking about it. They know they holding something, and plus they got money. So when you got money, you're not thinking, man, it'll pump when it pumps, whatever. It'll pump. I'm not even tripping about it. As long as the word of the mouth is happening, right? It's a meme. At some point, it'll pump, right? If it has some type of virality to it. Bro, he could have put it in the stock market and same could have happened. Look, I'm not on no sides, chat. I'm asking y'all. Like I'm not about to get into that. You know what I'm saying? Pick a side type shit, right? I'm not doing that. I'm not on no sides. Right is right and wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be the judge of that, right? Your perspective of it is your reality, right? Some people look at it one way, some people look at the other way, right? I think there was tweets that came out where Banks said it was what's the name's fault. Banks said it was Aiden Ross' fault. He said it was Aiden Ross' fault. So like maybe they did tell him like, hey man, you shouldn't let people know you buying this because if you buy it, they're gonna dump. Maybe they did tell him. Because Banks saying he, you know what I'm saying, that this he still hold the token. He ain't, you know, he helped the token go from 3 million to 200 million. Right? But people don't see that, right? They only see, and you know with Aiden Ross, bro, he got a lot of fans, he got a lot of trolls. Like you can't really come at Aiden Ross because his community's so big. So even if he's wrong, Aiden Ross still gonna be right, period, bro, because he just really that big, and it's like everybody gonna be on Aiden Ross' side. It is what it is. Aiden called DDG because DDG got banned while streaming in less than 12 seconds Twitch. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Jesus had decent holders. We've been wandering through the bear market like no, Jesus has really, really good holders, bro. Really, really good holders. That's a perfect example of a token. I was talking I was talking about this to my guy in the Discord today. And again, I like to refer to what Vision was talking about because he's the only YouTuber that I ever heard say this, right? He always talk about making his profits and rotated it into Elon, right? I got to give him his credit on that thesis, right? But you can use that strategy and thesis with anything, right? And the same can be said for the Jesus token. Like at some point, whales are going to make a lot of money. They're going to see these communities with these diamond hand holders, and they're going to rotate 1 to 5% of their liquidity of the profits they made into low cap. And I don't want to even use that word in Jesus in the same way, but low cap memes, right? And I think Jesus, and even people would say Elon and some of these 60 million from, I'm going to say 5 million to 60 million memes, these really, really good memes that have virality, could go crazy. They transcend crypto. We know Jesus token transcends crypto. That's a perfect example. The Elon token transcends crypto. That's a perfect example. The whales will rotate into those coins. It happens, right? We see Doge, whales rotate to Shiba rails, let that one cycle rotate it into the Elon token. And when you go look at the correlation of the stats, the correlation numbers are very, very high. So it happens. So like, I see a world where like a lot of those low caps that maybe they don't run at first, I see them catching some strays and giving some nice moves. Now, are those moves going to hold? Probably not. People going to take profits, so it's going to be really fast and really quick. But I see opportunity there. I just gave my opinion on Elon, bro. Did you? Where my chat at, bro? Y'all know y'all gotta count every time this happens, bro. Every time, bro. Salute to the community. So W's in the chat for the Elon community. W's in the chat. Think about how I grinded pump fun with you. That was the whole learning curve for me, and I've been buying crypto, but not like that. And you still had to walk me through it on the screen share. Yeah, man. Sometimes it doesn't. You know, you can still learn. You still gonna learn each and every day. I learn from people each and every day. That's how I'm able to share some of the things that I'm learning across my experience. The way they watch, you already know what time it is, dog. What about Shiba Inu? Oh man, I'm holding XRP diamond hands. Broke. Aiden Big Rich, he got those Jewish deals because he was he do. He got them in their pocket, bro. Him and Drake, no cap. I agree 110%. Him and Jake, they got the J's in their pocket. Had a coworker today asking me about crypto, said he's been researching it. And I think altcoin season will be soon, likely. Yeah, that's a good sign, Kevin. That's a good sign, and that actually correlates what I was talking about earlier in the stream here, which is the altcoin metric absolutely exploding. And take into consideration that this is over the last 5 years. So you can see here in a 2025, exactly June, we're in July now, so exactly last month, the search metrics for altcoins absolutely exploded. Absolutely exploded. So that actually coincides with some of the metrics that we're actually seeing. Bloody day in crypto today, guys. Bloody day in crypto. Bloody day in crypto. Bitcoin 118, ETH 3,700, XRP $3. We got BNB at an all-time high 829. BNB has been a slow fucking, like, what the, like, I was just looking at BNB and it was $650. It's like 829. Just seeing it at 829 is crazy. Yeah, I'm hoping, and that's what I'm saying. Like, Tau got less supply than BNB. BNB got more supply than Tau, and it's at 829. And we're sitting here, so we're so messed up in the head, we don't even think that Tau can hit, you know what I'm saying, 3K. Sui, salute to Sui, HBAR at 27 cent. I still gotta find a way if I'm gonna get some Tailcoin. Still gotta find a way if I'm gonna do that. Haven't decided yet. I'm trying to get lucky on one of these meme coins, man. Trying to get lucky on one of these meme coins. We had some good gains in the meme coins yesterday, but the token that I bought, I didn't take any profits, and now it's going back down. I had a nice bag of something too. I got in between before Ansem and the gate candle, and then that shit went crazy. I took my little initials out, right? But I never took profits. I only took my initials, right? I only took what I put in out. I was talking about it all in the council, like, yeah, Billy, that joint pumping, ooh, man, yeah, we going to 100 million. As soon as we hit 3 million, everybody starts selling. I'm like, bro. Now, I got into the token at 40K, by the way. I got into the token at 40K. I got into the token at 40K. And it went to 3 million. And I round tripped my fucking bag. I'm still holding it, chat. I'm still holding. So, you know, I got diamonds. I'm still holding. But, man, that profits was looking good at 3K. I'm like, right, we add some in it. We about to run it up to 100K. 100 mil. No, not the 100K. We need 100 mil. Bro, we need 100 helms. God damn. I hold like 1,300 5 network. Take profit. Yeah, bro. Sometimes, bro, I take profit sometimes. So I do take profit sometimes, right? But like, sometimes I just wanna, bro. I was playing a Soul Pump game, and I took profits at like an 8x. That shit went up and did 1,100x, bro. I was like, what the fuck? It did like 1,100x. 1,100x. So I don't know if y'all ever played that game. That shit is lit. Like, it's easy to get like 5x's and 8x's and shit. But like, it went up to 1,100x, bro. And I sold my bag at 8x. I thought I was on. I'm like, yeah, I got an 8x on Soul Pump. Let's go. I'm on. And then it went up to do 1,100x. So, you know, taking profits ain't all geeked up it is to be. Round trip is crazy 3. But no, but you see, I didn't round trip. Now the token ain't go all the way back to 40K. I didn't round trip. Like, I'm still in profits. I don't know where the token at right now. I think it's like at $500,000 market cap. It did go down significantly, 60%, by the way. So it went from 3 million to a $500,000 market cap. So I'm technically still 10x in profits. Cool. I'm 10x. I'm still 10x up, right? But it didn't look as good as when it was at 3 million. Don't get me wrong. At 3 million, I was already planning trips. Like, yeah, bro, we go to 100 million. I'm going to get sleazed out, bro. Yeah, let's go. And then everybody started selling. I'm so sick of the Jeets, bro. I'm so sick of the Jeets, bro. Euphoria Millie sell. Sell. Oh yeah. Yo, flywheel. I see it all on my goddamn timeline. Everybody in crypto and risk on asset, they always mention the word flywheel. That shit is so freaking viral, bro. All it needs is a community. When you feel euphoria, you feel like it's sleep. Pepe is the king of yeah. Pepe, what up, Pepe? I ain't seen you in a while, Pepe. It's good to have you back, baby. What up, Pepe? Is you about to pump? Is you about to pump or what, Pepe? Pepe, is you about to pump? Pepe, you about to pump, bro? Pepe, don't come up here unless you about to pump, bro. Is you about to pump? 60%. Nah, I know it's not bad. I actually, you know me. I pulled the trigger again, and as soon as it went down 60%, I bought a little bit more. I said, I'll bring my average up a little bit. I want to buy a little bit more in this still. I still got a little bit of faith in the token. Yeah, I took my initials out, so I'm not in losses, right? If it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not in them profits that I was. And that's where you feel a little bit of sting, a little bit of pain. Bro, sleazed, bro. I'm just getting sleazed out, bro. I already done priced the diamonds, bro. Ah, sleazed. I already got them priced, bro. Bro, I already got them priced, bro. Thoughts on Mask? I think Mask. Hey, sorry, I'm not watching the live. It was like 20 seconds. You good, Sean. I be Sean. If you don't know, I be trolling, bro. That's when I'm hitting a button, I'm trolling, bro. Don't take it personal, bro. I'm just trolling, bro. This is just content, entertainment. This is not no crypto, nothing. This is Millie. We gonna have to change the name to Millie only, right? We you know what I'm saying? We transcending crypto. We gonna take crypto with it. You know what I'm saying? We about to on board. We about to on board, right? But the only way to on board is to be normal. We can't just be all, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? We gotta just be normal. Get it, Millie. Give it time, brother. Crypto always gets scared right before the FOMC. It's guaranteed win if you short. You know what, Kevin? That's true. That is true. Like for the last year, besides when we was having the Fed cuts, as soon as they started pausing, like you can just short right a few days before the FOMC. Every time you know we getting a pause, right? 90% we getting a pause. Oh yeah, let me put in some shorts in. I know we about to be volatile. I know we about to go down a little bit. Easy money. No lie. He ain't lying. We love Elon. Elon introduces their metaverse and also going for the great burn. All this, all their subs. Man, not sure if it's a scam anymore. Legit opportunity. I see a lot of people saying that in the community, bro. They be like, oh, I like Elon, but I don't know if it's a scam or not. Guys, if you knew how hard it is to keep a token at a $60 million market cap for like multiple years, that shit is not easy. So like, give them dudes some credit, bro. That's what I be talking about, bro. Like people think it's just easy to make a $60 million token, bro. That shit ain't easy, bro. I'm telling you, it ain't easy. Like, give them people some credit, bro. Give them credit. They got that shit rolling at 60 million while everybody was selling, everybody was doing this, bro. Maybe they took profits to create the metaverse, whatever, bro. But a token holding 60 million above for multiple years, almost 3 years, like, give them some credit, bro. That shit ain't easy. Go look at all them tokens, bro. The meme coins. Go look at them. It's hard to hold a meme coin. And I'm not here trying to gas Elon because I'm not even with it right now, like, at all. You feel me? I got my eye on it. But I'm not, you don't see me talking about it. All right. So, but I ain't finna sit here and just be like, oh, I don't know if it's, bro. It's at a $60 million market cap. It's listed on all of the exchanges. That shit ain't easy, chat. That's all I'm saying. That shit is not easy. Pepe, guess what, Bunk is? This is Vegas. I'm betting on Millie. No, bro. That's no. Do not bet on me, right? Bet on you. Cause you got this, bro. You here watching this video, which means you are 90% ahead of people that's not in crypto, that's not prepared what's finna happen with the ushering in digital assets and artificial intelligence. So you here, give yourself some credit. You fucking here. Like, bet on you, bro. Because if you bet on you, you gonna do what's best for you. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you can buy any token, but I think at this point in the stage, you want to really focus on the stuff you have the most conviction on. And if that's Elon and you've been with it and you got conviction on it, at this point, you almost at the finish line. What you gonna do? If it was 2022 June when I made my decision, that was a whole different decision. We in 2025 now. We 2-3 years later, y'all. Shit way different than it was. For me then and for me now. So like, at this point, if you still got that, like, you too close to the finish line to give up. Like, there's no point unless you got a serious backup plan. Because if you ain't got no serious backup plan, it's like, now you just running around with your head chopped off like a chicken. Thanks, XRP. I put some Jasmy profit in NVIDIA. Ain't nothing wrong with that. My plays it. I did so what? You know what? Well, it's mine. I know you trying to get it. I think y'all be trying to clip farm me, bro. Y'all be trying to clip farm me. What about RevShare? I'm still holding, but it's not doing much. I think RevShare is a launch pad that you just gotta. Okay, so with RevShare, this is my thesis on RevShare, right? I hold a few tokens on RevShare, by the way. FW Flywheel and 401k, right? And been getting rewards. Don't care. I earn rewards. But I think what RevShare needs is it needs $100 million runner. It needs a runner. Jupiter got a runner. Bonk got a runner. Launch Labs got a runner. Pump Fund got like 2-3 tokens at 1 billion. In order for Launch Lab to reach its potential, it needs a token on their platform to run to 100 M's and higher. That's it. That's all. If it naturally has a few runners, the Launchpad is going to appreciate. And you can see that's just the honest answer I could give you. That's the best answer I could give you. Hold your rev share is a deflationary year. Yeah, it is deflationary. And you earn, I don't know if you earn their token or you earn Solana, but you also earn with the Launchpad token earns. And like, I'm gonna put it like this, right? And salute to AOKG for posting Flywheel, because they've been grinding, right? I'm gonna put it like this. Let me see if I can actually find it. What I'm talking about, chat. Let me go and find because I think RevShare has a lot of potential. Any Launchpad has a lot of potential, right? Because all it takes is a few runners on the Launchpad to hit 100 million or 1 billion. It's up, bro. It's up. But this is the perfect explanation to RevShare, right? It says, and this is from their Twitter. It says, why hold a token without any incentives? At least with RevShare tokens, holders get extra benefits and creators stay motivated because they actually get paid to build. That's fucking facts. Right? You know what I mean? The creator can use all of the creator rewards to continue to pop out content, to even buy back the token, or even buy stuff like Dex ads, and all type of stuff that the token needs to actually run, if that's what they choose to do. Not every creator does that, and they don't have to, because when you sign up for one and you buy one of these tokens, it lets you know exactly what goes to what, right? They don't got to do that, right? Like, sometimes the community need to just step up. You know what I mean? They posted no doubt. But yeah, all of the tokens on their app, you get paid to hold. So like, at some point, somebody's gonna come with something viral. You know, maybe that's Flywheel. You never know, because you gotta think about that word. That word is literally everywhere in crypto. But maybe somebody comes with something with viral. I don't know what token is gonna be, by the way. And we see a couple 100 millions or 1 billion run on RevShare. The Launchpad token is gonna go up as well. the Launchpad token is going to go up as well. So that's all it needs. That's all it needs. Me coin, and it's that simple. Yeah. Okay, I'm just saying. Someone told that's a great entry point on 1%. Yeah, man. I didn't know that. I didn't know. Look, last time I looked at the top holders, they were all holding. They all had diamonds next to their names. They all had diamonds next to their names. I didn't know someone sold 1%. But it is what it is, right? You got to think that's what happens, right? In crypto, when we get a lot of red in the streets, nobody really wants to hold a meme coin. It is what it is. Maybe they double back, maybe they don't. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's how it is in crypto. As soon as people see red, they don't think like, oh, double down, or oh, DCA. They think like, oh, like get out. I don't want to lose any money. I'm not here to lose any money. And that's fair. Nobody wants to lose money. It's understandable. But just understand the type of market we're in now, so you can better make, have better decision makings and strategies and things that you want to do. And I guess who paid for reflection token for the community would text me. That's what's up, AOKG. HBAR and XRP. Yeah. All right, so that's it, chat. We already know what's coming. We chatted for a bit. These are the events. We got the consumer confidence tomorrow, JOLTS job openings tomorrow, Q2 GDP data Wednesday. This is going to be huge. Fed meeting Wednesday. I'll be streaming that. PCE inflation on Thursday. We got a macro week, and then the jobs report on Friday. So this week could be a red week. This week could be a correction week, a sideways week, and it could be a week that altcoins bleed. So allocate accordingly. If you do got liquidity, if you don't, practice good risk management. If you don't got money, you shouldn't be buying crypto. You should be focused on getting money, and subscribe to Hope. Hustle over hopium. That's pretty much our crypto playbook for the upcoming events this week. Chat, I appreciate everybody that showed up to the chat. W's in the chat. Appreciate y'all guys. Man, make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and keep your favorite crypto and daughter or entrepreneur inside the algorithms, man. Appreciate y'all. All right. I'm gonna holler at y'all. Remember, Monday sets the tone for the week. 2 for Tuesday is double up day. And stay inspired, man. Never get depressed, never get suppressed, man. Don't let nobody hold you down. Drink water and tell a loved one you love them today. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'm out.